What's up, party people? Marvel Champion coming in here. I've had some time to dig into Spider-Ham and what at first was I thought, pretty underwhelming champion with the right build turned into a murder pig. Holy crap. I have him with an aggression build that is extremely fun. Gonna go over it with you. I call it my machine gun pork belly build. So let's get at it. Go over what we got. Alright, party people. It's the Marvel Champion. Probably fell in love with Peter Porker over the past couple days. His hero card is amazing. I generally start him exhausted so I can get that free tune counter, and he can just take hits. He's a beast. With the 5 recovery, he's just tanking with his face. I love it. Getting those tune counters, you get unlimited resources pretty much. By the end of the game, he has just so many counters on there. You can just be laying down hit after hit. It's great. So he has turned into one of my favorite heroes to play. Cartoon Physics is great because it's an upgrade. Can cancel attack, plus get you tune counters. Great card. Petulant Pig is a great card because it's essentially a resource generator and a card generator all built into one, and it's free. So that's also probably one of my favorites to tune up with, or team up with the Cartoon Physics. Amazing. This is like a built-in hand cannon that he gets. We like to pair this with other hand cannons, so he has 3 weapons equipped hopefully by the end of this. Gets you +1 strength, +2 attack, pretty much exactly a hand cannon. This is probably one of the best cards in the game, just free resource generation. You flip over, you get one, next turn you get another one. It's pretty great. Organic webbing gives him extra threat, pretty much gives him an extra free hit in the game, or extra thwart. When you pair this up with some hand cannons and his mallet, you can be doing like an 18 damage attack in one round. It's pretty incredible. Hogwash, this is the card that I played incorrectly in my blind game versus Rhino. I didn't see the minion or side scheme, so it does turn it into a not as good as I thought, but still great. I mean, it was probably overpowered the way I played it, but this is pretty darn great to get rid of like a spicy side scheme that pops up on you. Too bad there's only one though. And then Swinging Web Pig, his ultra damage attack, 6 damage, and confuses an enemy, which is great because he's flipping over to his alter ego side a lot to recover, because he's tanking with his face like a boss. And I don't think so is a great little emergency card if you get like one of those treachery cards that just really F's you over when you don't really need to. So that's how you cancel that. It's a great card. Only one though. Ham it up. Great little, if you have a bunch of tune counters on there, you can pretty much clear out side schemes and stuff for free. Captain America is great just because you get an extra tune counter, and he's doing 6 damage or threat over his lifetime. Not too shabby. So the basic cards we have enhancing this deck. We got the Scarlet Spider. He synergizes with the Web Life Destiny card. Also can cancel some treachery cards that might cause you some pain. SPDR is probably one of the best synergizers with the Web Life Destiny. You just go in threat, draw a card, goes back to your hand, keep doing it. It's pretty great with the when you get a lot of tune counters. You can just machine gun that threat off. This is the aforementioned Web Life Destiny. Play it for free because he's a web warrior, and it's you're just like a drawn machine with SPDR. We got the basic energy cards, of course, and then the team building exercises. This turns your pig cards into free or super cheap attacks or thwarts. So great because you can have 2 of them out, even 3, but I only have 2 in this deck. Pretty amazing. Side holster, so we can have 2 hand cannons and his mallet out at once. And a downtime to get a 7 recovery. So he's taking tanking hits to the face, but then he's recovering all that back and getting tune counters. It's great. So the aggression that we have the aggression resources card. And the first time I played, this accidentally stuck to the back of one of these, and it actually turned out to be a very helpful tough popper, so I decided to keep it in as a 41st card. Then fluid motion is kind of one of the main things we build our decks around. So we try to get these out as soon as possible so we can start laying down 9+ damage hits when you get fully loaded up with all your hand cannons and mallets. And we have a bunch of cheap attacks to proc these off. So this is one of the 1x1s, just a cheap attack to proc. the fluid motions to get your attacks up. Fusillade, we use these for when we need to thwart. We can still use our weapons for some good. Then we have the aforementioned hand cannons. We got 3 of them in there, so we can always be fully loaded with 3 weapons, hopefully by the end of our draw. And some clobbers so we can get those attacks back. And then we have a honed technique that we have in there for fun. This is more of like a late game build once you've already built everything, so you can just start laying in ultra damage. So I really like this deck. It's a ton of fun. Spider-Ham. In the starter set, I was actually kind of underwhelmed, but after playing around with some protection builds, I thought that might be where his natural aspect would be at, but this turned out to be incredibly fun and incredibly powerful. So hope you enjoyed the video. The Marvel Champion. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.